Hello, viewers. Let's have a look and see if Donald Trump is going to call a state of emergency around February the 15th when he has to sign funding for the US government. Now, he's really setting things up. Before, when I read, it was kind of no, but there was that doubt there. I had to push the cards a little bit further because it wasn't that clear. So it's timely to look at another update. So he's almost been laying the groundwork, State of the Union address. That's why this reading is going to be done in conjunction with that reading that I've just uploaded. He's laying the groundwork. He's kind of trying to throw out these smoke screens that there is a crisis on the border. You know, it's got caravans coming and human trafficking. And by the way, I also want to mention the separation of the children from their parents. They haven't been reunited. My feeling on that is that this is a deterrent in not giving those children back. This will go down as being one of the worst chapters in the Trump presidency and in the US history, is the separating of these children from their parents. I'll read on that next week, so I won't go too far into that. The other thing I want to mention is Stacey Abrams' response to Trump's State of the Union address. Now, she went with voter suppression. That is the other issue that is going to really play out over the next couple of years very strongly, not in the GOP's favour. These two issues are really going to come to the forefront here. So let's have a look at the state of emergency. Will Donald Trump declare a state of emergency? Will Donald Trump declare a state of emergency? He feels like he has the power to do it because I'm seeing the Hierophant sitting on the throne here. So he does feel like he wants to exercise. He would love to exercise that power because he's been taking hit after hit after hit after hit, and he wants to come back very, very strongly. It's almost like he's got the staff and he is, banging it on the ground as if to say, I am the President of the United States. So really, it wouldn't surprise me, given that's his mentality. He is incredibly... I'm just seeing almost like a fighter cornered. So it is possible that he could lash out. He won't get too far, as we know it'll be stopped in the courts, but let's have a look. Will he declare? Is he foolish enough to declare a state of emergency? Is Donald Trump foolish enough to declare a state of emergency over a so-called border crisis? State of emergency over building his wall. Will he declare a state of emergency over building his wall? Building his wall. This is like his failing businesses. He'll keep going with it. So we've got the Page of Cups. That's interesting because that's some kind of proposal here. Page of Cups is really coming forward as something new, and also it can point to some kind of smaller proposal. That's interesting. The other option is taking from funds from within government in some way. Is that what we're going to see? Okay, the Page of Swords. This is really what's challenging him is the truth of the situation, and potentially the media as well coming out. Anything he attempts, the media gets onto it fairly quickly. But this is prying open the truth, and that is his challenge. Okay, so he wants to do something, but it's smaller than what I'm seeing. But anyway, and what's challenging him is the truth. What is the focus of the reading is the truth. There's no border crisis. No border crisis at all. And it's his manipulation of the truth, okay? That's the focus of this reading. Because in the past, we've had him bound and gagged and imprisoned, okay? He's the boxer in the corner here. The corner of the, with his back to the wall, okay? He's feeling restricted. He's feeling bound and gagged. At present, he wants to do something strong and quickly as a show of strength. Right, okay. So okay, now I'm understanding the Page of Cups. It was what he was given in the past was in relation to the wall is not big enough, okay? He wants to do something sweeping, something strong. What's challenging him is the truth. There is no border crisis, okay. The future, the immediate future, okay, here's this small offering coming through again and someone who's deeply disappointed. Okay, so they'll come through with an offer on border security and Trump will be disappointed in that offer. Okay, now this is him at the moment. This is the card of celebration. He wants a victory. He wants a victory. The environment around him, things happening very, very quickly. Okay, where are we now? Is it the 7th of February? Let me just have a look at the date. Yep, 7th of February. We haven't got long. We will know shortly what is actually going to happen. The environment around him, things coming through, coming very, very quickly. Hopes and fears. Okay, he doesn't want the loss. Okay, he fears the loss. He fears another loss. That's his fear, and it's coming through very, very quickly. He wants to leave a body of work, which is suggesting he's working hard to leave something. He sees the wall as his legacy. He may well declare something. I'm just not sure. He's going to do something to get his wall. I'm going to need to, I'll just pull some clarity on the Eight of Pentacles. Will he declare a national emergency? He's certainly trying to do something. Declare a national emergency. Okay, he may. This is the Seven of Swords. This is somebody trying to get away with something. It's dishonesty. It's theft. It's betrayal. It's going behind someone's back to do things. But look at the focus of the reading is the truth, and what is challenging him is again the truth coming forward. Okay, so this reading's showing that he is really disappointed and he has got his back to the wall and he wants to lash out. What's challenging him is the sword of truth. He is deeply disappointed by what's been offered in the past. It's not enough. He wants a show of strength. He wants to be the charioteer, winning in the arena. He wants the victory. He fears another loss, okay? He fears another loss. If he wants to leave the wall as some kind of legacy, Trump legacy. Let's do another quick reading and we'll see if we can dig a little bit deeper into this. We'll ask for some clarity around will he declare a national emergency? Will he declare it? Could we have some clarity? He wants to leave something. We've got the Seven of Swords. I'd like to see some major arcana here. Will he declare a national emergency? And I'm hearing if he does, will he be successful? Will he declare a national emergency and will he be successful if he does? Okay, Two of Rods. So this is definitely, again, really waiting for results and making choices, okay? And it's also planning. So this has been on the board. He's planning something, okay? He's got the authority, or he thinks he's got the authority to do this. This came forward in the State of the Union address, and at the end of our reading, the Nine of Rods, maintaining and keeping boundaries. It's really the test of his strength, the test of courage. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles, wanting to leave the body of work. The Emperor wanting to leave. This is like showing his power not just in the US but on the world stage. It's also endings and beginnings for the Emperor. Cards often have they're multi-layered, and we've got the environment around him, things coming forward very quickly. I'm seeing the major arcana here, transitions, moving on. Okay. Mirroring the Emperor. That's, I think, his challenge. His challenge is that he will be moving on. We're all aware he will be. He's isolated on this. Okay, ask for major arcana, and we've got new starts happening. Okay, wow. God, Spirit. I love these cards. I asked 2 questions within that reading. I asked, would he declare a state of emergency, and would he be successful? And it gave me those 2 answers. Yes, he will. Will he be successful? No. Okay, because he's isolated on this. The Hermit came forward. I also asked for major arcana, and I got it. Okay, so we've got the Emperor, we've got endings and beginnings, right? New beginnings, endings of his reign, if you like. And we've got how isolated he is on this particular matter. We've also got him moving on and the new starts that came forward in my previous State of the Union. And that came up in the military reading. So, no, Donald Trump won't be successful. He could well declare or try to declare a state of emergency. Or if it's not a state of emergency, it's because of that Page of Cups there, which is indicating something smaller. He's going to be he's manipulating something to get something, whether it's, it could be something like taking funds from somewhere else. He wants a victory. He desperately wants a victory. So look out for that on February the 15th. He may declare it. It's not going to be successful if he does. And if he's trying to do something else behind the scenes to take money from some other appropriation, disaster relief, or whatever the appropriations are that he might be taking from. In Australia, we have our departments where they run if they run a surplus, sometimes the government claws that back and uses that for other means. He might try and do something like that. Whatever it is that he is going to do, it's not going to be successful. You really can see it, can't you? You can see it. I don't really, the cards are articulating what we're all thinking, but you can see his downfall. You can see how it's all playing out. You can see what people are really are thinking. Now, I'm not talking about his base. We would have to read separately on that, but I suspect if I read on that, we might do that next week. I think you would find that it's slipping away. And there will be a hardcore that will stay with him, but it is slipping away, just like the GOP support for him. It is a situation that is unfolding before our very eyes. So I'll leave it there, viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support of the channel. And I will read again shortly for you. Thank you.